Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new around here, my name is Carrie and I am a retired flight attendant for the moment. That is what we are getting into. If you watched my last video, it was my last travel vlog as a flight attendant, and at the end of it I announced that I was recalled. So lots of things happening, lots of exciting things, and I kind of wanted to just get in detail and let you know everything about it because there's a lot going on. We go from being furloughed October 1st to now being recalled we were recalled on December 24th, somewhere around there. We're getting into it. That's what today's video is all about. Unless you're constantly watching the news, listening to everything going on about the airline industry, you're probably like, Carrie, this is a little confusing. Can you lay it out for us? And that's what I'm here for. So I have this notebook in front of me. If I'm looking down, that is why, because there's a lot of numbers, a lot of like facts going on here. I don't want to tell you anything that's wrong. We're using that as an outline. Okay, so just to restate, I am a flight attendant for a large US airline, the largest actually, and I was furloughed on October 1st thanks to COVID-19 and all of that that's happened in the last year. I was furloughed October 1st, and I had no idea when I would be going back to work. December 24th, we were recalled, and here's how that happened. So the PSP passed, and that stands for Payroll Support Program. What that means is that the airlines receive $15 billion for the support program, but in order to receive the money, they had to bring back furloughed employees. And when I'm talking about this, I'm just going to be saying my airline because I don't know about other airlines. I just know about mine specifically. There were multiple airlines that did have to do furloughs, unfortunately. So my airline recalled every single person that was furloughed. Flight attendants, pilots, gate agents, ground crew, everyone. And that is absolutely amazing. That was a great Christmas present. We also received a paycheck, I believe it was on the 24th. So we're all back on payroll for a few months, and after being off work for a few months, getting that money, we were all so grateful. I was hearing all this news, how we're getting recalled and how we were supposed to be receiving a letter in the mail. So I have all of my documents and everything sent to my parents' house, and I was like, Mom, have you gotten any FedEx envelopes? Like, what's going on? Like, I only have so much time to respond back, and and so my FedEx envelope was sent to my parents' house, received, thank God, because I was like, if this shit gets lost, I'm gonna lose it. So I did receive my letter in the mail. I don't have it, she has it. I just was like, did you get it? I need it. I just need to know that it was received, because then I really feel like I was brought back. So now we're going to talk about the process that it's gonna take to be brought back to the skies. 8,000 of us were furloughed. We all received a recall, and you had the option to say yes, no, or to stay on leave. So if you were on leave before you were furloughed, you just continued to be on leave. I obviously said yes, I would like to go back to work, but a lot of people said no. I don't want to say a lot, but there were quite a few who either got new jobs, started going back to school to get a new job, and I have friends that just decided not to, and they're doing other things with their life. That surprised me that so many people that I knew were no longer going to be flight attendants, and it made me very sad. The way that this is going to work is there were 8,000 of us furloughed. The top 3,000 are going to be called back first. So we were all recalled, but only the most senior 3,000 flight attendants that were furloughed are actually starting the process as of now. So this is considered the first wave. The earliest they will go back is in March, and like I said, it's going to go from senior to junior. I think I'm around 6,000 something, but I will not be in the first wave. I don't even know what the second wave would look like, but right now we're just going to talk about the first wave because that's the one that's already kind of in progress. So if you did opt to come back to work or to the line, that's what we call it, the line, you had to do a few things. First being you had to bid for your base in order. So we could be displaced, which just means I was based in Philly before furlough, but that does not guarantee that I will be based here when they call me back. They are going to put us, they'll try and take into consideration where we would like to be based on how we ranked everything, But I think there was Miami, Philly, Chicago, Boston, DC, LA, Dallas. Is that everyone? LA, Dallas. That's all I can think of. Not Phoenix. LA, Dallas. Yeah, so I think there was 7. I'm probably wrong on that, but there was about 7 bases that you could choose from. So I had to rank those in order for where I would like to be based. I put Philly as number 1. I just love being based in Philadelphia, but you had to rank it. So I may not be based in Philly when I get called back, and then we'll have to do commuting, and that'll be a whole nother job in itself. It would make the vlog super interesting, but that's gonna be a pain. Like I said, we are back on payroll. So we are guaranteed 70 hours pay a month for December, January, and February. Now, this program only requires everyone to be under payroll until March 31st. So we'll talk about that in a minute. And then our flying benefits resume. I was considered a retiree when flying. I'm on standby. All of us flight attendants are on standby when we travel, but we're just a little bit higher up on the standby list now. We resume back to our normal status of flying. What else? We have health insurance again. This is what I'm really excited about, was the health insurance. It will be great having that for a few months, especially during the middle of a pandemic. That was a big thing for me, so I'm very happy about that. When it's your turn to start the entire process again, you have to go through everything. Background checks, fingerprinting, drug testing. You might have to go back to CQ. If you, as flight attendants, we are required to do continuing qualifications every year. So once a year, you have to go back for training, redo drills, redo everything. I have a video kind of about it. And if you didn't get it in before you were furloughed and you haven't done CQ for over a year, you're gonna have to go back, I believe, for a longer training. That would be me. So I was supposed to have my recurrent CQ training in October. So now it's been over a year for me since CQ, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be there for like a few weeks, so I'm not looking forward to that. It'll be a good little refresher, but usually CQ that we go down to every year is like 2 days, so that's great. Hearing great things. I've heard that people in the top 3,000 have already been getting calls from crew scheduling their training dates. So the process is starting, and it's so good to hear that. I think it's really lifting everyone's spirits and the whole community as a whole. So there's always a but, and I am not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I just want to let you guys know what I'm hearing, things I'm reading, and things I'm thinking about. So not a Debbie Downer over here. We're in 2021. This is positive vibes all around. But I just want to keep you in the know, because this is things that are on my mind, and even though it may not be like super happy, it's always a possibility. So I'm just going to get into it. The stimulus deal only ensures that airlines put furloughed workers on payroll between December 1st, 2020 and March 31st, 2021. So then what? Basically what that means is that they could furlough us again April 1st. I read that one of the large airline CEOs thinks that that's what will happen, but the CEO of the company that I work for is optimistic. So there are a lot of articles out there. You can create your own opinions. You do not have to listen to me, but that is a possibility that on April 1st I will be furloughed again. So it's always a possibility. There's just one major thing that is different between October and now. We have hundreds and thousands of vaccines being put out there, so that could change everything, and furloughs may not even be necessary. But vaccines are being given out. People are looking upwards. Things are changing. Philadelphia, our indoor dining just opened up again today, but it could be like the roaring 20s all over again, and once this vaccine's out there, everyone is going to be wanting to travel. I don't know about you guys, but everyone I know if the second they can get out of wherever they've been, they're gonna do it. So maybe they will need us. But regardless, I'm thankful for being on the payroll for a few months and our CEO putting in so much effort for us. Also, something that I've been curious about that I haven't heard anyone talk about is if we do get put back on the line, well, the first 3,000 will. If we do, then will we have to get the vaccine before we're going to work? What do you guys think? I don't know. I definitely think it could be a possibility, and I've talked about a few friends with it and they thought for sure. So we'll see about that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. So that's kind of all I've got for you guys for now. Obviously, if there's any changes, I will keep you up to date. But in the meantime, the content is going to change a little bit. I have a few series that are coming up that I'm very, very excited for. The first one it's definitely fitting for January 1st, and it's something I'm super passionate about, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. I do have a vlog from recently over the holidays that I'm going to put up after this, and then we'll get into the series. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you feel informed. If you have any questions, let me know. I should do a Q&A soon. Like I said, if there's anything that changes, I'll keep you up to date. And I hope everyone had a very happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, all the things. And let's make 2021 a great year. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.